Alrighty then. Hey, this is Wentus yet again. I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Pikmin 2. Last time, we went by the Awakening Wood and reunited with Blue Pikmin, completing our collection. Or party, or whatever you want to call it, really. But this episode, we're going to be actually heading back to the Perplexing Pool. Because, now that we have Blue Pikmin, considering this is very much a wide open, watery area, we're definitely going to want to have some water exploration going on. I'm just looking around, there's a lot of water in this area. And I know exactly where we're going to go right off the bat, and... Pointer, you're going to work with me today? Looks like it is. Also, I gotta say, I love the music of this area. Let's go ahead and get out all our blues, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is with the pointer. Like, right now, I'm pointing, like, super far to the left. Last episode, I was pointing, like, over here, and it was working ideally. Now I'm having to point over this way to make it ideal. And now it's swapped back. Now I'm having to point over to the right to make it work. But here, we have a new enemy. Oh, I should look up the name of these guys in between, but I knew we were going to be fighting this guy today. What you gotta do is you gotta attack this thing on its back. Or, rather, its tail. Anywhere else, it will not take any damage. It'll try to shake things off from any other direction. This thing's really odd. It doesn't really put up much of a fight, honestly. And the best it's going to do is knock off some flowers. Let's go ahead and get... Come on, guys. Latch on. A little bit more. There we go. Taking it down, however... Yeah, it's bothering me that I can't remember what that thing's called, but as you can see, its body dissolves into the water. But we have a new treasure here. Let's go ahead and get some blue Pikmin working on that. So yeah, that should be more than enough. But you may notice also, this area over here is blocked off with an electric gate. The only way to get across it, get to that with yellows, is to make this here. I prefer to take blue Pikmin up here and work on this because it's a lot easier to get the Pikmin over to start working on it. But the next thing we're going to be doing... Oh, whoa. Next thing we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be stationing what I like to call lifeguards along here. These blue Pikmin are going to stay here. And you see, if any other Pikmin fall into the water, and I've noticed the AI for it is much better in Pikmin 2. I'm not sure about the new play control, but in Pikmin 2 for the GameCube, it was definitely a lot better. Also, we're going to place a few in here. Looks like that bridge is already done, but we're going to need to get some yellows going in here quickly. I'm going to leave Louie here to keep an eye on these guys, just in case. But we're going to gather our yellows, and I'm going to have to take them across that narrow bridge, approximately like 3 or 4 at a time at most. So let's go ahead and get them out. We're probably going to want as many as we can get. 35 should be plenty. They should all be flowers. Oh, and now I'm having to point over way to the right again. I don't know why that's going to keep happening, but I'm just going to try to ignore it from now on. I'm not sure. It's so weird, though. Okay. I can hear some whisker pillars in the distance. So the reason why I have these lifeguards here, as I said... Oh, I might actually... With this many... Oh, ooh, I'm glad that didn't happen while we were going across. But yeah, with those lifeguards, what blue Pikmin do when one other Pikmin falls in the water... Ooh, aquatic mine. And yeah, what they do is they'll try to toss them onto the land. Let's get full control of our pointer and try to... I can't get them in a straight line, so no, this would be way too risky to do with all of these guys. So let's go ahead and toss off about... I'm going to say that many? No, let's get it divided about in half, almost. Yeah, that should be about right. And with this many... Whoa, no, no, no! That's exactly what I was afraid of. Luckily, that blue Pikmin, as you notice, is carrying the yellow. And just tossed him further into the water. Fantastic. He should be able to make it back to the surface just fine, though. Okay, yeah, the AI for throwing the back up is not that great. But the thing is, the second a blue Pikmin grabs them, they'll be fine. Yeah, it's because of these pointer controls that I'm not exceptionally confident about this. Shoot. Ah, crap. I got a few over. I'm going to have to dismiss these guys. Looks like... Oh. Oh, God. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Come on, Louie. Whistle him back. Whistle him back. Ah, nope. We lost one. There's the Pikmin's ability to throw. They can throw these guys really far, but they're not too smart about it. I think we lost... No, just one in that. I thought we lost 2 for a second. So let's go ahead and grab up all these yellows that we managed to get across. Ignore the blues. Once we get over here... Let's go ahead and... Let's actually go ahead and separate them so I don't lose any blues, and I can just do this. By the way, if you touch the electricity, you will be damaged as well. That's why I'm not getting overly close to it. Let's try to get another run of yellows over. Also, I think what I'll do is I'll grab these guys. Oh, they're getting stuck on the bridge there. I also want to point out that this area is definitely very similar to the, what was it, Distant Spring in Pikmin 1. I've already mentioned that, but interesting details about it. Also, I'm going to place a lot more Pikmin along here as lifeguards, since it seems like they're getting tossed up there quite a bit. Let's try to get them here, 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 and over there a lot more as well. That should do it. Alright, Louie, you're going to be gathering these guys across this time. These guys are flowers, so they are a bit faster to react. Let's try to do this. Oh, perfect run! Awesome. Alright, those guys have not gotten much progress done on this yet, though. The thing that I find difficult to do in this game, I gotta say, is I find it difficult to get all my Pikmin in a straight line. Like, in Pikmin 1, I could definitely always get my Pikmin to line up using the C-stick commands. And kind of like that, actually. It just feels more difficult to get them to do it in this game. So let's go ahead and gather all these guys up here. Oh, pointer keeps swapping back and forth. Whoa, that guy really got tossed. I could have sworn I had two had dropped into the water. And I was thinking, like, where is the other one? But, yeah, apparently he ended up way over there, but he was perfectly fine. Sorry, I'm reaching up to scratch my eye for a second. It really itches. No. Nope, no winged, what are they called? Winged shear grubs. Now, if I recall correctly... Oh, is there not? I know there was a ship part... Yeah, there is a treasure up there. There was a ship part there in Pikmin 1. There's a treasure up there this time. But speaking of treasure, there's also a treasure up there that only yellow Pikmin can get at. I think we can probably get at it with other Pikmin if we were at the right angle, but we're not at the right angle. And oh, I should have left Olimar over there with them, actually. Let's go ahead and... Olimar, you go ahead and go over with the others. Louie, I'm going to immediately have you get to work on taking these guys down, because if you notice, these are purple berries on these. So I'm going to have these Pikmin try to get to work on taking these guys down before they wipe out the berries. So, yeah, it's weird. Multitasking in this game is really weird. But I'm going to have these guys definitely get to work on this. Now, Olimar, you're going to head over there. Ooh, actually, I'm going to take a chunk of these blue Pikmin with me. A large chunk, in fact. Dang it. Louie's coming with us, apparently. I don't want that to happen. Okay, dismiss. Just grab these blues. I don't want that yellow either. That would have been a problem. And since I'm at it, I may as well get those guys there. I don't want the yellows up there following me. By the way, you can touch these edges just perfectly fine. Just to let you know so you don't have to worry about getting hurt by those. You may notice there's a spot down here that is covered up with a rock, but it's more than just the usual one like we saw last time. A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? I have been observing the two of you working together, and you have been cooperating well. Yet, to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of boss-worker relationship. Learn to see to separate and minus to change leaders. If you can master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment. I thought that was supposed to be impediment or something like that. Whatever. Let's go ahead and get our blue Pikmin on this. And the reason that he's talking about that, essentially, yes, you're going to need both of your captains to complete this cave that is appearing here. And notice all the water drained into that cave. It doesn't have another note about it. Also, we may as well have our blues take out these poor wogpoles. I did look up the name of them between episodes. And have them carried back. Louie, head over here. Wow, we have one whole Pikmin here to work with these. I guess you'll just carry that back. Yes, oh, we got more, actually. Two more here. You two get to work on knocking down these other berries. In fact, I think we should be getting to 10 berries right about now, right? Oh, it doesn't actually label it over there. Because as you may have guessed, those berries will lead to another spray, a very different one. Have they not made it back yet, or... I guess they made it back, but it wasn't enough. Did it not carry over to the numbers we had last time? Oh well. Oh, we have one Pikmin in the ground here, though. Let's go ahead and pluck it. Come on, pluck it. There we go. Yeah, our blue Pikmin population has significantly increased now. In fact, they may be the second most after reds, even possibly the most total now. Oh crap! I just realized, I forgot that, I ignored the elephant in the room. Draining that actually drained that whole lake area. So yeah, it's very easy to traverse now, but we may have just kind of decimated the local population that was living there. Oh well, that's pretty much what we do in this game. So let's go ahead. Oh, you may notice the fungus is beginning to grow there. It will continue to regrow there every once in a while. But let's go ahead and get these guys on that. Get you carrying that back. Come on, guys. Knock down the fungus. It's growing back almost as fast as they're knocking it down, actually. Because it does grow back pretty quickly. We're approaching the end of the day. You know, Olimar, where are you? Yeah, as I thought, you're in there. What hazards does this cave have? The shower room. It has everything, so... I think I'm going to take all these blue Pikmin and yellow Pikmin back and try to get 20 of each species. Just because we're going to need everything we've got for this cave. So this is going to be our first true challenge cave. Excuse me. But by challenge cave, what I mean is, essentially, the cave is not going to be a pushover like the others, where everything is easy the whole way through. There will be dangerous parts to this. And it will require every type of Pikmin, not just a few. I'd like to get my blues upgraded, but I think I'm going to have time for that. So let's go ahead and get... Let's see, how many yellows do we have with us? There's one with Louie. Let's go ahead and get down to 19 then. I don't know how many blues are with Louie. Let's check, actually. Jeez, these guys are still on that? How have they not succeeded yet? There we go, finally! He's got 14 blues with him, who are going to immediately begin working on that. Oh, just enough berries, finally! As you notice, we now have a purple gel. Captain Olimar, I have completed research on the purple berries you discovered. Behold the ultra bitter spray. It's untested, but I believe it will be highly effective. Approach enemies and press 1 to spray them. When necessary, I can produce 1 bottle from 10 berries. Press plus to contact me, blah blah blah, berry count, whatever. Yes, we now have the ultra bitter spray. That's both of the sprays in this game. And yes, it is very convenient to have this. Let's see, he had 14 with him. Let's go ahead and get our blues put away first, since that's pretty much most of what we got left now. So we're only gonna need 6 blues left. Once they're put away, I'll withdraw 20 reds. And then 20 whites, which is all we've got, actually. And 20 purples, all we got of them as well. Just enough for a perfectly even count. Louie, actually, I'm going to go ahead and have those blue Pikmin quit. Since, yeah, we have 14 blues. And something I want to note, this is actually the perfect time for me to show off a nice little Easter egg. So, if I were to gather all of these Pikmin together, we now have 20 of every species in our party. Are they going to do it? We do have 20 of each, right? Yep. There. That little song they sing, they only do it when we have 20 of each species. That is the song Ai no Uta. I may be mispronouncing that, but I'm pretty sure I have it right. Yes, Ai no Uta is a song that was made to advertise Pikmin in Japan, and ironically the song ended up outselling Pikmin itself. It is really a great song, very tragic as well. It really portrays the beauty and tragedy of the Pikmin very well. It's a song that I actually listen to a lot on my own time as well, and the Pikmin will sing it if you have 20 of each. So let's try to get as many of our Pikmin up to flowers as possible. This should be enough to get that finished off. I think they're all flowers now. So let's go ahead and get moving. Oh, we have 1 white Pikmin that is a leaf, but he can actually keep up with most of our Pikmin anyway. Oh, I never get tired of them singing that. It's so fun. I don't know, I love that song so much. And you notice they may change the tone. Ooh, but it's super misty down here. And next episode, we're going to be going into the shower room. So, as per usual, thank you guys very much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed and you'd like to support me as usual, I said as usual twice, didn't I? Either way, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to support me, what helps me the most is likes, favorites, but especially comments and subscribing. Those really do go a long way to help me. So if you enjoyed, please do one of those. Or don't. Either way, really. But this has been Wentus. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time when we continue this game of Pikmin 2. See you then!